Hey babe, I can't believe today is our day. I've watched this moment so many times, while every instant imagining what you'd look like at the end of the aisle.
All right, so we are coming to you from Glen Foerd, our wedding venue for today, and today is a very special day.
It's Morgan and Ken's wedding, one of our favorite photographer friends.
We've actually shot wedding photographer weddings before. I think this is like our third one, and so obviously it's such an honor that they chose us to work with when we've worked with them at weddings. But it definitely is a little bit of an added stress. I feel like we're definitely going to be overshooting today, just trying to make sure we capture every single detail,
moments, yes.
Just even more so for today.
Yes, and then it starts with drone, so we're going to get some of that stuff now. Okay,
so what drone do we have?
So we have the Mini 3 Pro. Right now it actually has an ND on it, ND8, so might even need to go to 64, but we'll see.
Yep.
You want to just get that authorization zone. Unlock area.
Home points update.
Good?
Yep. All right, so next up we got the drone done. I'm gonna go ahead and do some scenic shots. Oh. It's always nice when you get here a little bit early. This way there's not cars or people dropping stuff off at the front that then ruin you getting the shot.
I always say Steph's the detail queen. She gets all the nice details.
Hello. How are you feeling? Good. How are you doing? And this is our friend Cassie. We get to work with also one of our photographer friends today, so it'll be super special. So this is literally exactly what I'm talking about. This is when you start getting all the trucks and everything coming in. So I already got the really nice wide shot. So hey.
Hey, question. Did you mean to leave the driver's door open?
No, probably not. You can close it.
I left the driver's door open,
right.
So people could have taken all of our camera equipment. So definitely be aware as a wedding videographer to close your front door.
Looks like they're focusing on capturing the natural scenery or venue details.
Where is she walking to now?
Look at the
It
butterflies.
looks like she's heading toward the waterfront area. The view of the water and the gazebo or dock in the distance is probably a great spot for some scenic shots. The lake or river view would definitely add a...
We should have AI just talk through our whole video. We don't even need us to talk.
All right, I feel like I'm happy with all of the scenic shots I got. I got all different angles of the venue. We got some of the water, we got some details like trees and flowers. Lots of birds flying in our shot, which should be really nice and dramatic. So I'm gonna go see what the photographer's up to, then we'll see what's next. Hi, I'm Stephanie. Oh, nice to meet you in person. So Cassie, what do you think the biggest challenge of shooting a wedding, being a wedding photographer and shooting a wedding photographer? What do you think the biggest challenge is?
I'm gonna say staying in my own brain, not thinking about what other creatives would do or other photographers would do, trying to stay true to, okay, what did she hire me for? Why am I here and not anybody else? And keeping that in my mind and not feeling outside pressure, for sure.
Yeah, that's such good advice. Just to keep, bring it all back to the foundation of what we do, why we do it. That's really important.
We're gonna bring her in 2 seconds. Okay.
So this is one of the unique times where we actually have someone setting up all of the flat lay details for us. So we won't focus on this too much for video, but since they're all done and we'll usually get the overall ones, this is perfect. So I'm gonna get a bunch of shots of these. So I'll typically get an overall shot like this, and then I'll go in and do more details of the ring and the names and stuff like that. These are just nice details to put in the film, but we have to remember it's for us, it's really more about documenting the moments that are happening and the emotion and stuff like that. So not to spend too much time on that kind of stuff.
Nice, so we're gonna do it again.
Who's been drinking?
All right,
All right, so we're doing some shots with the bride in her dress right now, and she's gonna be so beautiful. Okay, so so it is almost time for Morgan to get her dress on. So we went outside, we did a bunch of bridesmaids portraits like in their robes. We did some with Morgan and her gown downstairs, which was so beautiful, like the light and just her putting on her shoes was perfect. So now it is time for her to get her dress on, and I'm so excited to film all of this beauty, and stay tuned for those shots.
I like him off to the side so she can walk down to like a little bit to the right
Yeah.
and open up towards the road that way. If we get sun, I say we do that with the building in the back.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
So we're getting ready to do the first look with Ken and Morgan. We're super excited. Everything has been going great this morning. Ken is very excited to see Morgan. So here's the big moment.
Okay, so I would say the best part about shooting a wedding photographer's wedding is that they definitely are more in sync with like how to pose and like sunlight and everything that we need to get for like photo and video. So it's so nice to have that, and definitely makes our jobs a little bit easier. Why are you on 2500? You have an ND filter on. This was on ISO 2500.
Oh no, because you just switched it?
No, I didn't switch
Oh, I
anything.
switched it to 120. The default is 2500. Hey guys, Justin here with Justin and Steph. We are doing a video.
You gotta get your settings right. No, I would say the biggest thing is when you have an ND filter on, my big thing is always making sure that the ISO is lower and don't like have that raised up, because I feel like it reduces the quality a little bit. So just make sure your ISO is lower, and then if you have an adjustable ND filter, that's what you adjust first. So. We are set up for ceremony, and we are ready for a beautiful ceremony. I cannot wait. It's going to be so special, and it's so fun because we're seeing all of our photographer friends. That's what happens when you work a wedding and shoot a wedding photographer. You know other wedding photographers and their guests here too. So it's been really fun, and it's going to be great. Right after the ceremony, we packed up and we headed to reception. We usually split up at this point, so one of us captures cocktail hour while the other films reception details. And then during that time, we are setting up gear, we're checking batteries, tripods, and locking in our audio, of course. No more behind the scenes after that. We were just fully focused on capturing all the beauty from Morgan and Ken's wedding that night. That's all for the behind the scenes from this one. Before you go, be sure to check out their teaser. We delivered it just 1 week after their wedding, and it's so beautiful. Check it out.
Hey babe, I can't believe today is our day. I've watched this moment so many times, while every instant imagining what you'd look like at the end of the aisle. You've exceeded every dream, every romantic movie, every love story, every love song, even the Taylor Swift ones, and you truly are just an answer to prayer.
My love, the second I saw you, I knew you were it, my one and only. You're my home, my fire, my everything.
I promise to always be your home, your best friend. I promise to never try and change you. I vow to be a place where you can always feel loved and celebrated. And I vow to be here forever, to never stop choosing love. I am so excited to be your bride, but I'll forever be honored to be your wife.
We built something real. Sushi nights where we're fighting over the last roll. Our walks, whether we're grinding through a workout or just walking in Miami, and the incredible life we built in Hamilton. You are my world, and I'll spend my life proving it. Yours till the end.